guys? Hey guys, Elias here. We just got done with our MMA team training, and I used these new gloves. I've been using these for about a few weeks. They're Elite Sports MMA training gloves. They sent me some. They asked if I would do a review of their gear. They sent me a rash guard and these gloves. I said, yeah, I'll absolutely review them. The rash guard review will come in a little bit, but for now I want to talk about the gloves, because I've actually got a chance to use these a bit in practice. I've been using them in light timing sparring, in positional sparring on the ground with light strikes, and some regular sparring as well. I haven't done really any heavy bag work with them. I've done pad work with them. You're not usually doing, I find, you're not usually doing heavy bag work with MMA gloves unless it's ground bag stuff, you're working at ground strikes. So heavy bag training is about the only thing I haven't done with these the last couple weeks. Obviously, I've only had them for about 3 weeks. That's how long I've been using them. So far, they're holding up well. But there's some things I like about them. They fit me well. That just is a particular thing for me. I've got the large/XL. You never know how size is going to go with gloves, especially when they have combination sizes. These happen to fit me well. The reason I like their fit is they at least clear some finger, right? That's important for me, because otherwise it gets tough to grab. If you don't have a little bit of finger, it's not a good fit for me. They do that while still having some good coverage. I'm a big fan of, for at least training, having some more padding, having more padded coverage on your glove. For your fight, you want to have your 4-ounce glove that's just a little bit over the knuckle and nothing looping around the thumb, for sure. But for practice, you want more padding for the sake of your partners. You're not going to stop brain damage, but you can mitigate damage from, or possibilities of cuts. And I like that. These are like an old Shudo style glove. Actually, Shudo's still around. They've got the big ball of pad here. That's good for knuckle coverage, minimizing the risk of cuts, like you were saying. And it's also, I find it good as a jiu-jitsu based player, because if you can sink in a guillotine or rear naked choke with the big pad from like a Shudo style glove like this, then you'll definitely be able to get it in the fight. And that's important to train your grappling when you have a fight coming up with gloves on. Even Marcelo Garcia, probably the best back attack in the history of jiu-jitsu, when he had his one MMA fight, he had the back for a long time. He wasn't able to finish, and afterwards he talked about the fact that he didn't train enough in his glove. So having a glove with full coverage like this, which is big on the knuckles, also the back of the hand I like, and a tiny bit on the thumb, which is nice. That's good for the safety of your training partners and not getting little bruises on your knuckles or top knuckles. But it's also good because it helps you learn to deal with the difficulty of setting up grips and handles even over your partner or your opponent's wrist with MMA gloves. So I like them so far. They have really nice coverage. They're really light, even though they have a lot of padding. The loops here are all rounded about, and you can't see it from here with the stitching, which is nice. They don't cut into your fingers, I find. It's really relatively soft material, especially for the price point. I was really impressed with that. They're soft, but the padding is firm, so the outside material is soft. It's not abrasive, but it's nice and firm. If you have padding that's too soft, you feel the knuckle. It goes right through, and it doesn't do you any good. It's kind of just for show. Got a lot of different colors. I got the crossing guard color here so people can see me at night, the yellow. But yeah, I'm liking them so far. The Elite Sports MMA gloves are good for training. Been using them for a few weeks. Holding up just fine. They're not stinking at all yet. I don't know if that's something they've done for them or I just haven't trained them enough. But so far, so good. I like them, especially for the price point. Really great coverage, soft material, good firm padding. And they fit me in particular well. This is the size of my hand. I don't know what size your hand is, but the large, extra large fit me well. So yeah, that's my initial review of the Elite Sports MMA training gloves. I want to thank them for sending me these. Put the link to their website where you can check out their gear in the bio of this video. So if you're in Chicago and you haven't checked us out, we're Foundation Chicago. Check us out at foundationchicago.com. We'll be back with more technique videos soon. And thanks again, guys. Take care.